Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports.
And on tap tonight, it's the Indiana Fever going up against the New York Liberty.
With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. Well, fellas, I think it's fair to expect to see a lot of three-pointers here tonight.
Yeah, both of these teams aren't bashful when it comes to reining it in from downtown. And if you love watching games with a lot of three-pointers, well, this one's for you.
Well, we see this more and more in today's games. Whoever gets the edge and three-pointers made, I think that's who wins tonight.
Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Jones.
Ionescu has it.
Stewart.
He's guarded by Boston.
Out of bounds, it'll be Fever ball. Here's Cloud. Out to the wing. Now here's Breezy. Covered by Ionescu. Stolen by Laney. Pass to Jones. And can't cash in from close range. Breezy with it. Vandersloot covering. Inside. And stolen by Courtney Vandersloot. Here's Ionescu. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Solid ball movement by Vandersloot. She's got a great eye for spotting open teammates.
Here's the Fever with the ball. Cloud outside.
Boston outside.
And the foul called on Courtney Vandersloot. That's her first foul.
Team's first team foul.
So first quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Taurasi outside. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Laney. A shot by Taurasi. No good.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, you simply cannot let Ionescu get comfortable shooting it, especially from that short corner.
Here's Cloud. Over to the wing.
Kone.
Guarded by Jones. Taurasi can't get it to go.
Ionescu outside. Back to Vandersloot.
And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Outstanding awareness from Vandersloot. Understanding the shot clock situation and seeking the time.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
Pass to Boston.
To halt the run. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the defense.
Well, I love the skill of Boston, you know, how she plucks it down in the rim around the hoop. Just sensational.
Now here is Stewart. Pass to Jones.
Ionescu.
Just 5 to shoot. Again, the Liberty good for 2.
Early on, nearly perfect from the floor. Just one miss on their first 5 shots.
And here's Cloud.
Now here's Boston.
Defended by Stewart.
Here's Kune.
Taurasi.
Defended by Laney.
Back to Taurasi. Puts up a 3. New York with the rebound. Now Jones. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Stewart up top. She's covered by Taurasi. Stewart inside. Boots over Taurasi. And it's New York with another.
She will make you throw your hands up as a defender. It just frustrates you because you just don't know how to play her.
The Fever trailing.
Well, you talk about elite two-way players in the league. Jonquel Jones, she is on the short list.
Yeah, she's earned first-team all-defense after leading the league in blocks and rebounds. And then at the same time, you see her ability to score inside and out. There's really not many holes in her game.
Now here's Laney.
Back to Stewart.
Outside for Laney.
Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
Number 21,
Cloud outside.
Pass to Boston. Now Kone.
Now here's Breezy. Pulls it from the elbow. The basket good off the assist from Diana Taurasi.
Constantly looking for the open teammate. And really, that's one of the many reasons why players love having Taurasi on their team.
Now here's Vandersloot.
Here's Hahn.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And again, it's New York with a 3.
She is showing a killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend this lead.
Taurasi outside. Pass to Cloud. Expanding her range. Drills the 3-pointer.
Showing that competitive fire. Natasha Cloud takes pride in coming back with a 3 of her own.
Vandersloot outside. Jones with it.
She's guarded by Boston.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Rebounded by the Fever.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot. Easy basket, and at her height, 6 feet, it allows Cloud to see over shorter defenders, see the court well.
Ionescu outside. Six to shoot. For 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
As complete a player as they come, Jones has no problems hitting the glass hard, turning misses into makes.
Pass to Cloud. Breezy. And she can't bank that one in. Vandersloot outside. Soft touch off the glass.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end in the early going.
Their field goal percentage is terrific. Exactly the start they were hoping for.
Now here's Taurasi. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Breezy. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
New York calls timeout. Stolen by Aaliyah Boston. Here's Mitchell, and another basket for Indiana.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Everybody always thinks it's passing that gets you assists, but also their movement off the ball, it's created those opportunities.
Now here's Ionescu. She's got 10. Picked by Jones. And Sabrina Ionescu with the 3.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Mitchell outside. Launches a 3, and another 3 for Indiana.
Well, a consistent three-point shooter like Mitchell always has an answer. She goes right to the line and strikes back.
Now here's Ionescu. He's got 13. Pass to Thornton. 6 on the shot clock. Ionescu. And good. Coming off the assist by Kayla Thornton.
She has put her foot on the gas pedal this quarter. She's doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Here's Berger. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the paint. Here's Boston.
On grabs the miss.
New York leading. Pass to Ionescu. Stewart. He shoots again. And Ionescu with the layup.
Fantastic start from her here. That one makes her 7 of 9 from the field.
Mitchell outside. From downtown. New York with the rebound. And here's Stewart. Pass to Jones. Picked by Ionescu. Beyond the arc. Got a piece of it. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Berger no good. And the Liberty with possession here. They lead by 7. Ionescu outside. Back to Stewart. Mitchell. A nice shot by Stewart.
Stewart's presence down low stems from her skills and finesse. She's something to watch and something to admire.
And so the first quarter in the books. Liberty out in front. They lead by 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
Really hard work being put in from the glass by them from the get-go.
Yeah, everyone's done a great job boxing out for them here, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
Here's New York now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 9. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Miss number 4 for her from the floor. 7 for 11 field goal attempts.
And we all know about Sabrina's prowess coming out of college and, of course, her idol, the late, great Kobe Bryant.
Well, the bond that Ionescu had with Kobe before turning pro was incredibly special. And she still carries that drive and passion for perfection.
No good on that one.
And from one night to the next, it can be easy to let your guard down this time of the year.
Well, you might find yourself on the right side of a blowout, and in the next game, you're on the wrong side of the blowout.
Well, the truth is, consistency takes incredible focus. Even the best of the best struggle with it.
And she's good on the second.
And, you know, even before coming to the WNBA, Kelsey Mitchell was an established star. When she finished her college career, she was second all-time in points.
Ionescu. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Hahn. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The 3. Good on the triple.
Needed a good, quick release on that three-pointer because she knew she was giving up a lot of height in that matchup.
You nailed it, Tim. That quick release was the key. Any hesitation, and that shot's blocked.
Mikayla Thornton. Hole with the rebound. Indiana trailing. Kelsey Mitchell into the lane. Count that one.
Kelsey sees the opening and does not hesitate. Mitchell challenging this defense.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute of play. Vandersloot outside. Pass to Ionescu. There's the 3. Good for her 8th field goal. She's attempted a dozen shots.
And she does it again. What can you say? The defense keeps allowing her to get open out there. And if I'm the opposing coach, I got to dig into my team here and demand more from them.
Here's Hole. And she's going for the alley-oop. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Yeah, a very nice feed by Mitchell there. She's a team-oriented player who enjoys setting the table for open teammates.
Now here's Vandersloot. Ionescu outside. Dolson. And that one's good. On.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebounding, Tim.
They haven't allowed many second chances. It's been one and done for the most part, and that's helped them build this lead.
And it's Ionescu with the rebound. Down low. Dolson. Rebounded by the Fever.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
Pass to Berger.
And Stolen by Thornton.
Now here's Berger.
And here's Hull. And she lobs it up. And she lays in the alley-oop pass.
Yeah, that's great ball movement by Kelsey Mitchell. Finds a way to get it to her open teammate.
Now Dolson. Ionescu outside. Thornton. Good. And Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
They set a pick to the inside. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. So both teams changing it up here. New York in the lead. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Well, they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of the last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
A shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, controlling the boards, they're +5 in that category.
Yeah, and look, rebounding, it's not a glamour stat, but you look at the scoreboard and you see the result.
Ionescu, that's good. Here's Mitchell. She's got 8. Pass to Breezy. Takes the 3.
They grab their own miss.
And fouled hard that time. And she'll get 2 shots at the line.
But Nigel Laney picks one up.
Third team foul. At the line for the away team, Nixon.
She knocks down the first one.
Even though they're trailing, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line and trying to get some easy points.
You know, they should stay aggressive, and they have been, not settling.
And so she makes both from the line.
Great job getting to the line here. Didn't even have an attempt in the first quarter.
Vandersloot outside. Pass to Thornton. Puts it up from 12. The Fever pull it in. Kelsey Mitchell into the lane. Here's Cloud. Here's Breezy. It's rebounded by Sabrina Ionescu. On offense, here the Liberty. Here's Laney. From down in the low post, it goes.
Flashy handles from Laney. All that offseason work put to use.
Here's Cloud. She has 6. Throws it up high. Stolen by Mikayla Thornton. Cloud with the steal. Over Thornton. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
They need to get way more disruptive defensively. They just can't keep allowing these easy buckets. You know, get a little physical. Show some effort.
Defensively, that's job number 1. Effort, nothing easy inside.
Pass to Laney. Good, and Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
That's straight up heart. Laney wanted those 2 points.
So it's Indiana now. They trail by 9 points. To the right side. Mitchell left side. Breezy gets the 14-footer to fall.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Vandersloot with it.
And the Liberty call time here.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Outside Stewart. In the hoop for her third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
They tried to increase the degree of difficulty for Stewart. Didn't matter. She has the strength and focus to take a bump and make the basket. I love the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. Their three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Pass to Ionescu. And they double up Sabrina Ionescu. Laney for 3. And again, it's New York with a 3.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's heating up.
Indiana trailing.
The National Player of the Year in college, Sabrina Ionescu was a triple-double machine at Oregon.
Shattering the all-time record for collegiate triple-doubles. Ionescu was the first ever 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, 1,000 assists player ever. And she has brought that versatility from the college game here to the pro game.
Now here is Ionescu. D right on her. Thornton outside. Pass to Stewart. Shot clock at 6. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake freezes the D.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
Now Boston. She's covered by Hahn. Mitchell outside.
Boston sets a screen.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Benijah Laney. That's foul number 2 for her.
And I like the call. I thought the D was still moving.
Yeah, it looked like it, and she kind of slid underneath as she got to the spot, too.
Indiana with the ball. 9-point game. Pass to Taurasi. Clock at 6. The 3 ball. No luck on that one.
Not a big margin for them in terms of rebounding, but it's enough to get the job done.
Just one more advantage in the stat column, but it's translated to this lead.
Ionescu. He's guarded by Boston. Outside Stewart. Shoots over Cloud. And it's New York with another.
Not a lot of players these days operate in this space, but Stewie just loves the in-between shots.
Timeout called the Fever. Liberty making a switch here. Pass to Cloud. And they call an illegal screen here.
3 turnovers in the quarter for her now, and she needs to wake up out there. Can I bring her a coffee? Something?
Now Ionescu. 26 points for her. And that's a foul called on Diana Taurasi. That's her first foul.
First team foul.
Laney outside. Vandersloot. Just 5 on the clock. Brianna Stewart draws the double. The 3. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Offensively, a perfect quarter. She hasn't missed a single shot.
So it's Indiana now. They trail by 14. Pass to Mitchell. Can they get it? Now Kone. Out to Taurasi. And here's Cloud. Vandersloot defending. 3, Diana Taurasi. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
Well, after failing to hit a 3-pointer in the first quarter, she's already got 2 here in the second.
Here's Stewart. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Diana Taurasi. And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Up and in on the layup.
Ho hum, and more points from the WNBA's all-time leading scorer, the great Diana Taurasi.
Vandersloot outside. To the middle. Stewart inside. Got it. Good job in the low post.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
And that does it for the first half of play. Liberty out in front. They lead by 11. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. And, you know, no surprise, but Ionescu has been exceptional here, guys.
She is such a dynamic scorer. That much we know. And her talent really was on full display in the first half.
Yeah, look, there's no way around it. She's a hard player to keep down. And so far, they haven't found the answer for her. And there might not be one.
Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. Pass to Stewart. Over Boston. And it's New York with another.
Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, she's been making music all day long.
Breezy with it. From about 19 feet. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
A premier passer. Cloud racks up an assist. Really puts her teammates in great positions to score.
And here is Vandersloot. Pass to Stewart. Diana Taurasi grabs the miss.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Liberty. They've led by as many as 14 points. Picked by Jones. Now here is Ionescu. And they double up Sabrina Ionescu. And Jonquel Jones hits from deep.
Moves so well without the ball, and Jones is a tireless talent that defenders struggle to keep up with.
So it's Indiana now. It's a 14-point game.
Back in 2021, Jonquel Jones became the second international player to win MVP.
And remember, Jones wasn't the top 5 pick. She went to a mid-major college, but no one has outworked Jonquel Jones. That is how she's become one of the best players in the world.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Boston, defended by Stewart. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Pass to Laney. And here is Vandersloot. Stewart with the ball.
She's guarded by Boston.
Left side, Stewart. Back to Vandersloot. 3 on the clock. From the arc.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
Here's Breezy. Out to Taurasi. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of players.
That's a great play in the glass, and for her, it's what really we expect from her. All her second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Vandersloot. Ionescu up top. And they double up Sabrina Ionescu. And stolen by Boston. Here's Breezy. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
Using those long arms, it's easier for Boston to poke it away and create the turnover.
And the Liberty with possession here. They lead by 7. And the Liberty call time here.
Yeah, I think the coach is trying to take the wind out of their sails here. They're on the wrong end of a run and need to sort things out offensively and defensively.
Yeah, things were starting to spiral out of control on them a little bit, and a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Exactly, Brian.
Here's Stewart. He's got 14. Pass to Vandersloot. Here's the three.
It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston.
The Fever trailing. Here's Breezy. And the Fever hit again from deep.
A good look there, and she didn't waste it. Her second three of the game.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone now. Outside Stewart. Jones left side. And she can't stop this drought. Another miss. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Courtney Vandersloot. And the Liberty with possession here. They've led by as many as 14 points. Ionescu outside. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a three. Jonquel Jones, and that's good.
With an inside-out game that confuses and overwhelms defenders, Jones is a well-rounded offensive talent.
Rossi outside. Kone. Outside for Cloud.
Back to Boston.
Tries again. And the layup is good.
Well, the first player you should be boxing out, Aaliyah Boston. You cannot let her get going on the glass.
Ionescu outside. Jones. Good. And Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
Oh, I love that vision, guys. What a great job threading that pass into the lane.
Here's Cloud. 11 points in the game. Pass to Taurasi. The tray. Rebound New York.
She just hasn't looked right. She hasn't. And something is off with her mechanics, I think.
The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Those are exactly the type of hustle plays that can spark a team. Solid work down in the paint.
There's a screen. To the inside. Up top, Breezy. Launches it. Cloud. Gets it to go from downtown.
Another long-range bomb for her. Her three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead down.
Definitely. As long as she keeps burying them, they might as well keep going back to the well.
New York leading. Vandersloot with it. Ionescu up top. The three is up. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Gotta love Ionescu's intensity, delivering an emphatic answer.
Cloud outside.
Boston sets a screen.
Nice move. And Cloud lays it in.
That's a great job, really, to angle her body, shield the bigger player from the ball on her way to the basket.
And you have to know how to finish like that if you're going to take it down low. And she showed all the capabilities of doing so.
Pass to Ionescu. Takes the three. Sinks the triple.
A great game for her offensively. She's been a factor.
Now here's Cloud. Vandersloot defending.
And here's Breezy. Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
Her scoring this quarter has been off the charts, doing all she can to bring them back.
Now Ionescu. She's got 32 points. Ball's knocked loose. Clock at 4. Rebounded by the Fever. And here's Cloud. 16 points for her. Pass to Kone. Taurasi. And there's a whistle. It's going to be on Stewart. That is her first foul of the game.
And these calls, they can be some of the toughest calls for officials to make.
But in this case, I think she got it right. The defender's still moving there and never really got set.
Mitchell outside. Breezy. It's good from long range.
They're giving her a little too much space out there. That's her third three-pointer since halftime.
Vandersloot outside. Jones outside. Down low. Brianna Stewart draws the double. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones can't hit. And it's the Fever ball. Trailing by 4. Here's Breezy. Yep, count it.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
They're really on back foot at this point.
Yeah, at both ends of the floor. Things are just not going their way.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Cloud pulls it in. So it's Indiana now. Now here's Mitchell. Cloud outside. Back to Mitchell. Breezy. Defended by Stewart. The game now all tied.
Yeah, she's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. And I would say she's done her part to keep them in it.
Now here is Ionescu. She's guarded closely. Pass to Stewart. Vandersloot. New York, no good that time either. Now here's Mitchell, covered by Ionescu. Now Boston. For the lead. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
And it's the ability of Boston to score inside that makes her so dangerous.
Ionescu outside. Vandersloot right side. Stewart, Breezy covering. Kicks it out to Jones. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. This one for 3. Breezy can't hit. The Liberty trail. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. A baseline J.
It's hauled in by Boston.
Here's Mitchell. She's got 10. Three-pointer. The second chance effort. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. The Fever on top, leading by just 2. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. Fourth quarter right ahead, and what'll be a very well-contested game. The Fever with the lead. Lexi Hole on the wing. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Breezy. From the top of the key, that one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
They've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. You got to imagine that their coach is very happy with that.
4 straight passes leading to scores. That's just great team play.
Dolson with it. Now here is Ionescu. No good with the triple. Mitchell outside. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
And now both of these teams really in a groove here late.
Yeah, and this game was already high scoring, but they've really taken it to another level here down the stretch.
Such a treat to watch, Brian.
Pass to Ionescu. Here's Dolson. Cole defending. Here's Hahn. And the layup's good off the glass.
Using strength and length, Sue can pretty much overpower anybody.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Out to the left wing. Breezy. Covered by Thornton. Breezy can't hit. And so it's New York with it. Ionescu, right side. Here's Dolson. That one goes in.
A myriad of moves and ways to score inside. Dolson is excellent close to the basket.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Mitchell outside. Hole. Using the post moves to get the 2 points.
Great teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
They're playing as one. 5 straight baskets resulting from assists.
Great team basketball.
Laney outside. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Against all odds, Laney's made it in this league. The best league in the world. Do you think a little contact is going to stop her shot?
And a foul called on Sabrina Ionescu. That'll be her second foul of the game. And the Fever making a change here.
Into the lineup for Indiana, number 9, Natasha Cloud.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
That play shows you that Mitchell doesn't have to be ball dominant to be effective. She can just catch and shoot.
And it's New York's ball. It's a 5-point game. Laney outside. Thornton. Let's go with a 3. The basket good off the assist from Laney.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. On the wing, Natasha Cloud. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up the 3. The rebound by the Liberty. Laney outside. Pass to Dolson. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Breezy. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And here's Cloud. Here's Breezy. Off target with the 3. Now here is Ionescu. Not a lot of room.
You know, she might be a big, but Dolson is not someone you want to send to the line. She's over 85% there. One of the best clips in WNBA history.
Line for the Liberty, Stephanie Dolson.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
2017 was a breakout year for Stephanie Dolson. She shot 56% from the field, 44% from three-point land, and averaged almost 15 per game, making her second All-Star team.
That one drops. She ties it up. So it's Indiana now. Cloud outside. Mitchell outside. Releases from 15. And the shot goes in.
Great focus for Mitchell offensively, finding herself that mid-range shot.
Vandersloot with it. Pass to Stewart. Up top, Laney. Vandersloot. She's covered by Cloud. Here's Stewart to take the lead. That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
What a great sight to see. Stewart doesn't need much to get going, and once she does, she is so tough to guard.
Inside. Oh. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Now Vandersloot. Pass to Stewart. It's over Breezy. Up top, Laney. No good on the three.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Now here's Cloud, defended by Stewart. Mitchell left side. And again, it's Indiana converting.
She is feeling it, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Now here's Vandersloot. She's tightly guarded. Laney for three. Ooh, no luck on that one.
Well, she had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's happened for her since then beyond the arc.
Here's Hull. The three-pointer off the mark. New York trailing here. Here's Jones. It counts, and the foul. That's on Natasha Cloud.
We didn't see much from her the first half, but she's making up for lost time.
An all-star in just her second WNBA season, Jones is one of many bright spots in the league.
Pass to Kone. Now here's Breezy, covered by Ionescu. Drops in the tray.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here is Ionescu. Breezy covering. Good work there as it goes.
Gotta respect the toughness Ionescu brings to the hardwood. She's always a threat to convert those difficult and one plays.
Cloud. Pass to Boston. Over Stewart. And another basket for Indiana.
From that in-between range, they've been the much hotter shooting team.
Well, when you knock down those jumpers, it really just opens up everything else.
Now here's Vandersloot. Outside Stewart. Jones. Out to Vandersloot. Laney outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Stewart. Jones. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
She has definitely turned things around in this game. She was more of a background player in the first half, but here in the second half, she's looking like a star.
Taurasi outside. Breezy, covered by Ionescu. Cloud outside. Fires the three. Goes back up.
Boston, good.
And Boston's teammates believe in her, especially when they need her to get a big bucket.
Ionescu outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Stewart. Lots of room. It goes straight through with the swish.
These are the huge moments Brianna Stewart lives for. She's played in big games her entire life and doesn't shy away from the big shot.
Here's Taurasi.
Here's Kone.
Guarded by Jones. Three, Diana Taurasi. Cans it from downtown.
Another huge shoot from Taurasi. No one has made more big baskets in league history.
Oh, there's the alley.
Well, you cannot forget to box her out. Now, she might not be the tallest player around, but she's got a nose for the ball, and she's fearless in attacking the glass.
The Fever with the lead. Rossi with it. That's in for her 5th field goal of the game. Makes her 5 for 12 thus far.
Whenever you need a bucket, Taurasi will come through. She's arguably the most skilled scorer in WNBA history.
And it's New York's ball. To the paint. Here's Stewart. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
What a clutch player. Stewart, an NBA champion, a college champion, international titles. Stewie loves the big moments.
Here's Cloud. It's rebounded by Courtney Vandersloot. Pass to Ionescu. Now Stewart. She's covered by Taurasi. To take the lead. Back to Ionescu. And they double up Sabrina Ionescu. Here's Jones. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Can't get a much better look than that.
Yeah, no way you expect her to miss that shot.
Here's Breezy. Connects from downtown.
She's such a clutch shooter. I mean, she just lives for the big shot.
Timeout called the Liberty. What's your take, guys?
They not only need to draw up a score here, but a quick one.
And once they get that quick strike, there has to be an immediate foul.
Yeah, Brian, they can't waste any time.
Laney outside. Now here is Stewart. Tight defense on her. From deep. Connects! And that shot brings them within just one.
Wow, this team needed someone to step up. And that's someone, Mikayla. That's right, no other option but to foul and, just hope for some misses.
Yep, they have to extend the game and use every last second on that clock.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the away team, Farley.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up 2. And she hits both free throws. And it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt here.
New York calls timeout. Your thoughts, guys?
There's still time left, so they don't necessarily need to go for the 3. If they can get an easy bucket inside.
I'm not so sure. There's not a whole lot of time to play around with. I think they look for the 3 and try to tie this thing up.
Yeah, you could do that. I think the quick 2 might be the better play. Let's see what they do.
The inbound pass right between the eyes. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Fearless at the finish. Ionescu is one of those players that just thrives in clutch moments.
Timeout called the Fever. Outside. The three won't fall. Time expires, and we're going to overtime, baby! And we've got more exciting basketball action coming your way right after the break. What great competition we are seeing tonight. After 4 quarters, a stalemate. And we will now see how these next few minutes of basketball pans out. Now Cloud. To the wing on the left.
Pass to Kone.
Cloud outside. Taurasi right side. Up top, Breezy. The basket good off the assist from Diana Taurasi.
Heads up play by Taurasi. You see the poise, you see the vision, and that's why she's one of the league's best at dishing the rock.
The Liberty Trail. Ionescu outside. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First team foul.
That one on Breezy.
At the line for New York, Sabrina Ionescu.
The first free throw is good.
Well, Sabrina Ionescu was the no-brainer choice for the top pick in the 2020 WNBA draft. And with her unique skill set, I have no doubt that she'll accomplish big things in this league.
That one falls, so she hits both of them. Here's the Fever with the ball.
Pass to Boston.
Kone. Diana Taurasi on the wing. Inside. Here's Breezy. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the interior. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both teams on the glass. Performing at such a high level. They've got her to thank for this lead.
And we played just over 1 minute here in overtime. Rossi outside to the wing, right side. On the wing, Natasha Cloud. Breezy. Stewart grabs the miss.
I guess even she misses those easy opportunities once in a while.
Here's Ionescu. The shot's good on the assist by Jonquel Jones.
This girl has ice in her veins. Ionescu embraces the challenge of hitting big shots.
The Fever trailing. Out to the right wing.
Pass to Kone.
Taurasi. Wide open. And she gets the jumper to drop.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Ionescu outside.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Softly drops in the floater.
And because of Ionescu's deep bag of scoring tricks, I'm not surprised to see her bust out the floater there.
And here's Taurasi. set the pick. 13 feet out, and good that time. We're in overtime if you've just joined us. 2.5 minutes through it. Vandersloot outside. To the middle. And Jonquel Jones gets double teamed.
Boy, man, I'd settle for having as many points in the game as she has rebounds.
Right now, we're really witnessing something special.
Now here's Taurasi. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Cloud. Shoots over Vandersloot. Nails it. A huge shot to tie it up.
Amazing. That's just serious composure from Cloud. Doesn't let the stakes rattle her at all.
Down low. Stewart sinks it.
Well-executed possession and a well-controlled shot.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Here's Taurasi, defended by Laney. Boston sets a screen. Pass to Breezy to take the lead. Rebound New York. They've led by as many as 14 points. To the inside. Money!
It's hard enough stopping Stewart. Don't let her get a head start. They need to score quickly.
No time to waste.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. Cloud outside. Taurasi, defended by Laney. Shoots the three. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
With a beautiful outside stroke, Taurasi strikes fear in the eyes of her opponents.
And she commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up 2.
Well, as the primary ball handler for this team, Vandersloot is used to taking big free throws, getting fouled late in close games.
So she gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. Indiana with the ball.
No secret here. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to go to another overtime.
For 3, Diana Taurasi. Can't get the 3 to fall. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
No other option, though. They did a good job getting it in her hands and making sure she was the one who'd go to the line.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And this is where Stewart shines. The bigger the moment, the more she wants to come through.
And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there, and I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
And so the big win by New York in a really tight game. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride, boys. They thought it might in regulation, but they came through big and did exactly what they needed to once we got to overtime.
And that'll wrap it up